59 of introducing my coffee shop. Come on with me.
We're in a time where everybody is looking for a safe place and a soft landing. Beyond the tasty drink and the cute decor, we care about you. You matter to us. Your story, where you came from and what you're going through, is something that our staff cares deeply about.
A North Texas couple decided to bet on themselves, lean on their faith, and open up a unique coffee shop in Fort Worth where they say every ingredient in their drinks is intentional. Joining us on the post, Tweety and Patrice and Guini with Hustle Blends Coffee in Fort Worth. Hey there, you guys have such good smiles. Look at you two. Hey there.
Hey, how you doing?
So good to see you. So the two of you, I'm just going to kind of take you back. You're living in a one-bedroom apartment. You have a dream to open up a coffee shop. What made you look at each other and go, let's jump off this cliff. Let's do it.
This right here is my small.
Oh boy, I was working as a teacher at the time. We both were. And what we decided to do, one day I was on my way to work. It was my first year teaching, and I was really overwhelmed. I was crying in my car, actually. And I remember the night before, we had stayed up all night just drinking coffee and dreaming. And we were maybe about 24 at the time.
Right.
And I said, oh, we were up hustling all night, like, and it just kind of fell in my lap as I was just kind of having a moment in the car, and I heard Hustle Blends. And it's like, it's just going to be like a blend of coffee for those who are hustling. And then the next moment, God was like, hustle is an acronym, because clearly he knew we would outgrow what hustle actually means when you're 24 versus 32.
Right.
And it's now help us see the light everywhere.
Yeah.
And I don't think we were really clear on what it was we were going to do at that time. I think we were just messing around with stuff and doing things, learning how to roast coffee, learning about different coffee notes and things. And it was my husband's idea actually to create the shop, because I wanted to just try that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah. So Tweety, you were a smart man. You listened to your wife, and you decided to go all in on this coffee shop. And I like what you said. It's mission says, help us see the light everywhere. And you actually say your place is where coffee and Jesus collide. In fact, I saw you even do a Bible study there, right?
Yes, once a month we do a Bible study. We invite the community out. One of the things that was on our heart is that we just didn't want to be about serving coffee alone. We wanted to build a community that was open to, one, receive what we had to provide, but also for people to feel welcome to come into our coffee shop.
Yeah. And boy, the reviews, they say every layer of your drinks are intentional. You've put so much thought into it. I know you've done, they say drinks are not rushed. They are layered, and there is comfort, culture, and creativity in every sip. Tweety, watching you make some of these drinks, you sure do seem to enjoy it.
I have a passion for making coffee like nobody else. One thing I know is that when you put love in a drink or even food, people could taste it. And so I wanted to take my time and not rush any part of the process. No matter whether you were the first customer or the last customer, my goal is to make sure that the ingredients and the taste was the same.
Yeah. You have what, 2 boys?
Three.
Oh, goodness, 3. What I think is neat too, Patrice, is that this coffee shop is as much yours as it is theirs. You bring them in, you have them, you show them around. It's their space too, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I feel like for us, legacy was important as well. I come from Kenya, and my grandfather was in tea and coffee. And so being able to transfer that to our next generation, and them knowing that this is what mom and dad do for a living, and this is how we're impacting people, that's what we want to transfer to them as well.
Yeah, you said that you believe there's hunger in the world right now for real encounters, real community. And sharing that with your kids important too. What's the most popular drink there? What should someone come get?
We always recommend Ola Jefe. That's our horchata cold brew. We started off as just a cold brew bar. So we just started off with just cold brew based drinks. And then shortly afterwards, I would say, if not Ola Jefe, $1 Million White Mocha. That's also a cold brew based drink, but you could also sub espresso for that. S'mores cold brew is a super popular one. And then we also have a sweetness scale, and that's one thing that differentiates us from other coffee shops. 5 being most sweet, 1 being least sweet. And so you can customize your own sweetness and never walk out of here saying something was too sweet for you.
Huh, interesting. You guys have done speed dating events, galleries supporting artists. I saw small business pop-ups as well. I mean, it's almost like a coffee shop / event space too, right?
Yeah, it actually is, yes, for sure.
Yeah, that's the goal, is to find ways to reinvent what community looks like. And we want to be that community hub for the DFW.
Okay, best part and worst part. I'm going to ask both of you. Patrice, best part and worst part about owning a coffee shop.
Oh my goodness. The best part is the opportunities to connect with all kinds of people that you may not run into in your everyday life
Right.
at your desk job. You get to hear different stories. One of our previous employees put a prayer jar in our shop and said, like, let people just drop off their prayers in here. So shout out to Faith if she's watching this. And so that has drastically changed a lot of the experiences we have even in the shop. Worst part, being a small business owner. Being a small business owner, you need access to all kinds of things to run efficiently and to, keep all things afloat. And I'd say that's probably not the worst part, but the most challenging.
Yeah. Okay, Tweety, what's it for you?
The best part is impacting people with our shop and getting to see their faces when they're like, I've never experienced this kind of coffee experience before. We're intentional in training our baristas to greet you at the door all the way down to taking your drinks to you, so we don't have to yell over the mic or anything like that. The worst part, I would say, is just doing it on your own, like having an understanding of capital, learning from your mistakes, and getting the support throughout the week. It's an up and down business. If it's icy outside, you may see low sales. So it's just the up and down season of going through it, but I truly believe even with those days, I know that God has called us to this, and that's what's important.
Yeah, you are rocking it. I tell you, you look at the reviews. I even saw people like are traveling and coming in town just to have your drinks because they've seen them on social media. How's that make you guys feel?
It was really amazing. 2 days ago, a lady named Jay,
Yeah.
she flew from California all the way to Fort Worth just to try our coffee. And she was like, I'm going back to cook dinner. And I was like, what?
Exercising her free will. Yeah.
Wow.
And
Wow.
that was amazing.
That was so awesome. I couldn't believe that. That was awesome.
What a story. What a story. Well, congratulations. Hustle Blends Coffee. It's on St. Louis Avenue in Fort Worth. Check it out. Thank you both for being with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren. We
Thank
appreciate you.
We appreciate you guys.